11 a.m. today, and that's the reason why we see that Allu Arjun has already started from his residence. We'll just try and pan around and show you the visuals here right now as we are at the police station, at Chikkadpalli police station. This is the very police station where Allu Arjun was brought on the day when he was arrested by the police officials and later he was shifted to Chanchalguda jail. But now, as he is on bail, for interim bail of 4 weeks, police officials have served him notice, and also he has been asked to appear for questioning. Well, as you can see, heavy security being deployed here. I'll just pan around and show you the other side of the road, how there is heavy security which is deployed on both sides of the road. The people are not allowed to move out, move from here. But there is heavy barricading because remember last time when Allu Arjun had arrived, there was a lot of crowd which had gathered here, and that's the reason why we are seeing that how there is heavy security which has been deployed here. And also in short while from now, Allu Arjun is expected. As you can see, there is heavy police which is deployed here, and also at the same time what we are seeing is that there is a lot of anticipation that what will be in the questioning by the police, because what we have been seeing is that Allu Arjun has been also talking to his legal team, and he will be arriving here with his legal team in another 20 to 25 minutes is what we are expecting. Allu Arjun arriving at the police station for questioning, and also the notice copy which clearly states that if necessary then he will be also taken to the scene of offence, that's the Sandhya theatre, where he will be taken to if necessary as a part of the investigation. We'll be right back after a short break. Keep watching Republic TV.
उस दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ, तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
Much more coming up in terms of breaking update coming in. Over 200 prominent individuals, including Tushar Gandhi, Annie Raja, Father Cedric, Prakash, John, Dayal and Shabnam Hashmi have all signed a joint statement condemning the rising persecution of Christians in India. Activists have expressed their concerns over Prime Minister Modi's participation in Christmas programs amidst alleged growing persecution. Let's go straight across to my colleague joining us, Abhishek Kapoor, Senior Executive Editor, joining us. Abhishek, very big update coming in right now. If you could take our viewers through the latest.
Well, this is a significant development. I think these people, they really need to prove their locus when the Christian leaders themselves are inviting the Prime Minister, when the Prime Minister makes a very inclusivist address, and I listened to all of 20 minutes yesterday that the Prime Minister spoke at the Catholic Bishops' Conference of India Christmas event, and the manner in which he was received and welcomed, the kind of bonhomie that was there between the Christian leaders and the Prime Minister. I think it is not being liked by these people, and these are identified people in a way. So they have had a history of anti-Modi activism, if nothing else. And be it Pamela Philippos, be it Father Cedric Prakash, be it John Dayal, be it Shabnam Hashmi, all these names there. And then, of course, the known party cadre leftists from the Communist parties, including Annie Raja and, Tushar Gandhi, who appears on these platforms often. And many of these names are connected with the Gujarat activism post-2002. Now, they are talking about some reports. So they are not quoting any reports except for some organization talking about 300 attacks against Christians were reported across the country with many. Now, this is the same bogey which was raised post-2014 when Narendra Modi came to power as Prime Minister. And now, because this is the first time that the Catholic Bishops' Conference of India has invited the Prime Minister for their pre-Christmas event, I think they are riled, they are peeved, they are unhappy that this kind of bonhomie between a Prime Minister whom they have been painting as a radical right extremist leader, and suddenly they see pictures beaming of him meeting with the minorities being happy with him, he making an inclusivist statement. I think it is not being liked, and that's why you are seeing this kind of statement coming in by people who are known for their very anti-Modi sentiments in person, in their professional lives. And I think that just getting reflected. It would be incumbent upon them to explain whether this is part of their very personal vendetta against the Prime Minister, which sort of they internalized over the last 2 decades since he came into political executive as Chief Minister of Gujarat, and then, of course, Prime Minister of the country for the last 10 years. Or is it something more? Now, many of these could be associated with what we call the left lobby or the Lutyens lobby, and then, of course, it becomes clear why they are saying what they are saying.
Right, okay. Thank you for joining us, Abhishek Kapoor, Senior Executive Editor, on this latest update that we have for you. We are getting you top updates after 200 prominent individuals, including Tushar Gandhi, Annie Banerjee, Father Cedric Prakash, among others, have written a letter. A joint statement they've signed condemning the rising persecution of Christians in India. Taking a short break, much more coming up. We put our focus back to what is happening as Hyderabad police is all set to quiz Allu Arjun in Stampede tragedy. And that will happen at the Chikkadpalli police station at 11 a.m. in a short while from now. Stay tuned. viewers, we're live breaking up Shivangi, and we're getting more updates. It's a big political war between the BJP and India over the arrest of and release of actor Allu Arjun. The BJP has now sharpened its attack on the Telangana Congress for having an emergency mindset following the summoning of actor Allu Arjun. He claimed that the Congress first arrested the actor and then had its youth Congress president pelt stones at Arjun's house. The BJP has alleged that this retaliation was due to Allu Arjun's refusal to campaign for the Congress. Big update coming in right now, Republic TV viewers, where we are learning back-to-back updates. All out political war of words continues. We also have a reaction coming in from the BJP. Let's listen in.
देखिए, अब तो ये साफ है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी की तेलंगाना सरकार किसी भी तरीके से इसको झुकाना है, इस मानसिकता से, इस इमरजेंसी मानसिकता से काम कर रही है। क्योंकि पहले भी उन्होंने जिस प्रकार से ओवररीच करके गिरफ्तार किया, जिस पर हाईकोर्ट की टिप्पणी और हाईकोर्ट का फैसला आ गया है, उसके बाद जिस प्रकार से लगातार उनके घर पे पथराव होना, जिसमें कांग्रेस का डायरेक्ट लिंक निकल कर आया है। पथराव करने वाला रेवंत रेड्डी जी का करीबी भी है और कोडंगल यूथ कांग्रेस का अध्यक्ष भी है, चुनाव भी लड़ा है उनके टिकट पर। तो इससे स्पष्ट है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी केवल और केवल बदले की भावना से ग्रसित होकर, वेंडेटा पॉलिटिक्स से ग्रसित होकर प्रताड़ित करने के लिए लगातार कर रही है। आज उनको बुलाया भी है और शायद सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी जा रही है इनकी इंटरिम बेल या बेल कैंसिल करवाने के लिए। कांग्रेस का लंबा इतिहास रहा है इस प्रकार के इमरजेंसी मानसिकता दर्शाने का। किशोर कुमार के गाने भी बंद करवाए थे, शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा से लेकर मजरू सुल्तानपुरी, देवानंद, इनके ऊपर भी अत्याचार किया था जब कांग्रेस पार्टी सत्ता में थी और ख़ास करके इमरजेंसी के ज़माने में। अमूमन किस प्रकार से जर्नलिस्ट को, सोशल मीडिया एक्टिविस्ट को अरेस्ट करना, प्रतिबंध लगाना, ये भी कांग्रेस पार्टी लगातार करती आई है। और सरकार की प्राथमिकता क्या है? वहाँ पर हैदराबाद में 40% क्राइम में राइज हुआ है। फूड पॉइजनिंग की डेथ्स हर दूसरे तीसरे दिन तेलंगाना की स्कूल्स में होती है, पर उनकी प्राथमिकता है कि हिसाब किताब चुकता करे उस व्यक्ति के साथ जिन्होंने कांग्रेस के लिए कैंपेनिंग नहीं की। तो क्योंकि कांग्रेस के लिए कैंपेनिंग और चुनाव प्रचार नहीं किया, इसलिए अब अल्लू अर्जुन से बदला लिया जा रहा है, ऐसा लगता है।
All right, viewers, live pictures coming in right now. That is the image. That is a live picture from the police station where Allu Arjun would be arriving any time now. And this is coming in as after Hyderabad police has summoned Allu Arjun over the Stampede case. The actor is going to be arriving any time now. 11 a.m. is the time given. This is coming in as we see so much of war of words, political war of words continue. From what we know, Allu Arjun would be coming in with a lawyer, with his legal team at the police station, viewers. So this is a big update coming in right now. We have a Navy on the ground at the police station where he will be arriving in a short while from now. But the stampede at the Sandhya theatre has led to a huge chain of events that we are seeing. We also have accessed the notice copy where
to rectify the issues that have been raised in that particular issue. So in order to curb one issue or one mistake, they are doing the other mistakes. When Allu Arjun is not allowed to go for a press meet, then how can a CV Anand, the CP of the Hyderabad, can come before the media and show some of the videos that which have been telecasted in the social media? So my sincere request to the film industry and as well as to the police is, as the matter is pending before the court, the police should not take stringent steps, and even Allu Arjun also, or the film with a patience, because the matter is already subjudiced, it is pending before the honorable court. Let the court take a decision. So police should not take the revenge on any individual, because court has already given a bail for 30 days. They can call him for investigation. Allu Arjun is also ready, I think, as far as the news that are being shown in the TVs. Allu Arjun is also ready for cooperation for the investigation. Then the matter should be dealt in a smooth manner, instead of that it is going like a taking a revenge against a film actor, which is not good for the Telangana state.
all the different hoaxes. And the new one is President Trump.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Good morning and thank you for tuning in. You're watching Live and Breaking. I'm Suesha Samt. We get you the latest details on Allu Arjun, who is all set to leave as he will be questioned by the Hyderabad police on the night of what happened during that stampede. That and much more in this edition. First, a quick check of the headlines. Major crackdown on Bangladeshi immigration racket in Delhi. Police to brief the media. This note.
आम आदमी पार्टी का ये पूरा एक बहुत बड़ा षड्यंत्र है जो अभी सामने आ रहा है, धीरे धीरे सामने आएगा और जब इसमें गिरफ्तारियां होंगी तो समझ आएगा कि कौन कौन लोग इसमें शामिल थे।
AAP jolted into action after crackdown on Bangladeshi immigrants. AAP issues diktat to Delhi schools to curb migrant enrollment. On the back foot over Stampede tragedy. In the meanwhile, Hyderabad police all set to quiz Allu Arjun in the Stampede tragedy at Chikkadpalli police station at 11 a.m. On the back foot over Stampede tragedy, Congress leaders asked to limit media interaction on Allu Arjun. Jaishankar to kick off 6-day US visit, last engagement during Biden's tenure between India and the United States. And like I said, first up we cut across to those latest pictures coming in from outside Allu Arjun's residence as he's all set to leave for the police station. Remember, he will be questioned by the cops today on what exactly had happened during that night when the stampede occurred. Unfortunately, one woman who lost her life. While the political twist to this story, where the BJP and BRS have been claiming that the attack at Allu Arjun's residence that was vandalized, they called it a state-sponsored incident. Congress certainly on the back foot as they say that it is the law and order that is taking its course and there is nothing personal. Now the BJP has gone on to claim that because Allu Arjun did not campaign for the Congress, which is why they are settling scores. However, these are the latest pictures on your screens from the Chikkadpalli police station, where actor Allu Arjun is to be questioned. Now remember, the Hyderabad police has also said that they had told the actor that night that the situation could get out of control and they were not well equipped. They had also asked the actor to leave from the theatre, but he insisted that he would only watch the film and then leave. That CCTV footage that Republic First got you, and in the light of all that has happened till now, let me cut across to Anedi on the latest. Anedi, take us through what is happening right now. Allu Arjun to leave from his home to come to the police station. He is to be questioned. What will be the line of questioning? Over to you.
Well, Suesha, Allu Arjun is already en route to Chikkadpalli police station. He just started around 20-25 minutes ago from his residence, and also what we have been seeing is that there is heavy security which is deployed here at the Chikkadpalli police station. As you can see, Allu Arjun is expected to arrive here any movement from now, and also you can see that all the higher officials, including the ACP, is here at the Chikkadpalli police station in regard with the questioning. As you can see, Allu Arjun has arrived here at the police station. These are the latest and exclusive visuals which we are getting to you. Allu Arjun has arrived at the police station for questioning here at, and also as you can see, the heavy security which is deployed, and also Allu Arjun has now entered inside the police station, where you see that there is heavy security, and now there will be questioning that will go on here for Allu Arjun at the Chikkadpalli police station, where you see that a lot of police which has been deployed. Allu Arjun had arrived here, and now he will be taken for the questioning. And also what we have been seeing is that we are getting you the latest visuals where we see that there is security which is deployed, but also at the same time we have been seeing a lot of developments that went on behind Allu Arjun. House was attacked, and then later we also saw that how there was a massive political face-off over all of this issue. Right now, as we are getting you the latest visuals, and also where we have been seeing that there is a lot of things, there is a lot of anticipation as to what will happen next and what will be the legal move by the police, and also at the same time by the Allu Arjun's team. Will they be applying for a regular bail or not also remains to be seen. But Allu Arjun right now has arrived at Chikkadpalli police station, as he was served notice by the police officials yesterday to appear before the police for questioning. And now, as you can see, Allu Arjun has already arrived, and also at the same time his legal team is also there with him. And also at the same time what we have been seeing is that the notice copy which was served to Allu Arjun, which states that if necessary he will be taken to the scene of offence, is what the notice copy is mentioned. Well, the notice copy clearly states that the case is under investigation, and your presence is quite essential before the undersigned officer to alight answer from you about the incident, and if necessary from visiting the scene of offence in order to ascertain the true facts. So very clearly we have been seeing a lot of developments that have been going on. On one side we just see how Allu Arjun has arrived here at the police station, as he was asked to appear before the police at 11 a.m. He has arrived at 11 a.m. At the police station, and now shortly questioning for Allu Arjun will begin in connection with the Sandhya theatre incident. Remember, on 4th of December there was one woman who lost her life, and also at the same time her son is still undergoing treatment at the hospital. He is still critical, and as you can see there is a lot of police deployment, security, extra force which has been called up here, which has been called up here to ensure that everything is under control. And also at the same time we have been seeing that what sort of questioning will take place also remains to be seen. But yes, if necessary, but then Allu Arjun would be taken to the scene of offence, that is Sandhya theatre, because remember, when the woman lost her life, Allu Arjun was inside the theatre watching the movie, is what the police officials have been saying. And also at the same time we have been seeing that how there is a lot of anticipation as to what will be the next step by the police, and also by what will be the next legal move that will be taken up. What will be the next move that will be taken up by the police and by Allu Arjun's team?
Absolutely, and so much has happened in this time, especially how, Aneri, the police's version could have been quite on track had that picture not gone viral. The picture where one of the men who had vandalized Allu Arjun's house, his proximity to Congress leaders, and especially with the BJP and BRS upping the ante against the Congress, saying that the very fact that Allu Arjun did not campaign for the Congress, which is why they are settling political scores with him. All of this quite changed the narrative that the Hyderabad police has been stating so far.
That's right. What we have been seeing is that since the time we saw that how there was questioning that went on for Allu Arjun at the police station or when he was arrested, and later we also saw last week how there was a face-off in the assembly, on the floor of the assembly. We saw how comments which were made by Akbaruddin Owaisi and also the Chief Minister Revant Reddy over whole of this issue. And later we saw that on Sunday evening there was a protest that broke out. The Allu Arjun's house was vandalized by some of the protesters who had come there, and also we see that one of the protesters is said to be Revant Reddy's from Congress party. He is said to be the Youth Congress president of Kodangal constituency, which is the Chief Minister's constituency. But now when we talk about whole of this incident and also the notice which was served to Allu Arjun yesterday evening by the police officials, after which we see that Allu Arjun's legal team has been constantly monitoring the situation and as to what would be the next legal move that should be taken. All of those discussions have been going on with Allu Arjun and his legal team at his residence last evening, and now we see that Allu Arjun has arrived at the police station here at Chikkadpalli police station for questioning. In short while from now, the questioning for Allu Arjun will begin, and also at the same time, as you can see, there is heavy security which is deployed. But also when we talk about the whole of this incident, we have been seeing that on 4th of December, what transpired, very unfortunate that a woman lost her life and her son is still undergoing treatment at the hospital. He is still critical, but then we'll have to see how it is going to be turning out to be. But also when we talk about the political angle to it, on one side we see that how the BRS and the BJP has been hitting out at the Congress government, and also at the same time we have been seeing that now their sources have told that there was a discussion which went on in the top leadership of the Congress party, including the Chief Minister Revant Reddy, where he has asked its leaders, including MPs, MLAs, not to speak publicly or not to speak to media, especially over Allu Arjun's issue. They have asked them, the Chief Minister has basically asked them to restrain themselves from making any sort of comments against Allu Arjun or basically over the Allu Arjun matter overall, and that's the reason why we have been seeing that how there is a lot of things which have been going on, fast-paced developments that have been taking place. Right now Allu Arjun has arrived at the police station for questioning. What will be the next move, what will be the questions that would be asked also remains to be seen. Very crucial and very important development that has been going on here as to the incident that had taken place on the 4th of December.
Aniri, another important development, as the police also mentions that today Allu Arjun could be taken to that very spot where the woman had unfortunately lost her life, where the stampede had taken place outside Sandhya theatre. Also, one of the earlier statements from the police, and you would be able to clear that better for viewers outside of Hyderabad, where the police had said that there are about 10 theatres on that line where Sandhya theatre is. And for that very reason, the police had intimated Allu Arjun that there could be a lot of crowd. There was a possibility that it could not be controlled. What are the exact details regarding the placement of Sandhya theatre? What is around? Where the stampede occurred? When Allu Arjun was told that he should be careful? What had happened?
Well, Suesha, what we have been seeing is that recently, after there was the comments which were made by the Chief Minister in the Assembly, we had seen how Chief Minister Revant Reddy had made comments over the incident, and he had also spoken about why shouldn't Allu Arjun be questioned, because he is a responsible citizen, he is a law. But then now, what the police officials state is that they have released a CCTV, and also the police officials state is that Allu Arjun was inside the theatre when the incident had taken place. He was informed twice about that, but then basically his team was informed about the incident that had taken place, but then despite that, Allu Arjun did not come out of the theatre. And later, after some time, the DCP had to go and inform Allu Arjun that a woman has lost her life and there are people who fell unconscious there. That is the time when Allu Arjun had left from the theatre. That the CCTV also shows that the movement of Allu Arjun leaving, and also how there was a huge crowd there while Allu Arjun coming at the theatre and while leaving from the theatre, because there was a lot of hype that about Pushpa 2, Allu Arjun coming at the theatre had led to this stampede-like situation, and due to which we also saw that how there was a lot of chaos that went on. 3 people fell unconscious, a woman lost her life. Definitely there is a lot of development which went on that day, and also at the same time the police officials continue to state that they did not receive any information from Sandhya Theatre or from the management of Allu Arjun over his arrival at the theatre. And later we also see that how Sandhya Theatre had written a letter earlier itself to police officials to provide bandobast at the theatre, but then police officials had stated that it is not appropriate for the actors to come to the theatre. And now we see whole of this incident. The arrest of Allu Arjun has definitely brought a lot of eyebrows over this incident, especially after the arrest and after he was sent to jail after the local court, the Nampalli court had given 14 days of remand to Allu Arjun, and however he had got interim bail from the High Court, but then despite that he had to spend one night in jail because of the documents which were not submitted on time. But now, as you can see, as Allu Arjun is on interim bail for 4 weeks, but he has to continue to cooperate with the investigation, and that's the reason why we see that Allu Arjun was served notice by the police yesterday to appear before the police for questioning. And in the notice copy also it is mentioned that if necessary then he would be taken to the scene of offence, that is Sandhya Theatre. And right now Allu Arjun is at the Chikkadpalli police station, as Sandhya Theatre comes under the jurisdiction of Chikkadpalli police station, and that's the reason why we see that he has already arrived here, as he was asked to appear before the police at 11 a.m. Well, now we'll have to see until what time will Allu Arjun be questioned and what would be the questioning that will take place at the police station.
Oh yes, that was going to be my next question to you, Aneri, because Allu Arjun has claimed he's innocent, he's a law-abiding citizen. Whatever he did as per the guidance that was given by the cops. Even now we understand that top-level officers who are questioning him, and the police primarily saying that they're questioning him to ascertain all facts of what exactly had transpired on that night. Like I said, that sources also saying that he could be taken to that very spot where the stampede had occurred. There have also been allegations of how his security had pushed and shoved many of those people there. So in light of all that has happened until now, what more are you picking up from your sources in terms of the line of questioning that is to happen today?
Well, the line of questioning and also the details as to what will be the questioning that will be taking place for will just get more details, but based on the investigation until now and based on the arguments which went on in the court, what we are learning, what we can understand, beg my pardon, what we can understand with all that Allu Arjun is being grilled, Allu Arjun questioned on the line as to when the incident.
When all of that happened on the 4th of December at the Sandhya theatre, he was present there and he was accused number 11 in the FIR that was registered against the Sandhya theatre management. But then when the incident had taken place, Allu Arjun was already inside the theatre watching the movie.
Inside the theatre, watching the movie, watching the premiere show of Pushpa 2. But then now, that would be one of the basic lines that would be questioned on by the police officials to Allu Arjun, and also at the same time we would be seeing that regarding the management, regarding his security personnel pushing, as the police officials have yesterday during the press conference, they have stated that how the Allu Arjun's management or the bouncers of Allu Arjun, how they were pushing the crowd which were coming and meeting Allu Arjun, and that would be also one of the that would be the possibility of one of the angle that Allu Arjun would be questioned on, and also about the information that he had regarding the incident. We'll have to see how it is and what would be the next line of questioning. Still, we'll just try and get a confirmation from our sources. But yes, this could be the possibility as to what knowledge does Allu Arjun have over the incident that took place on the 4th of December, and also over the arrangements, over the management of Allu Arjun. Why did he come, and all of those questions. The road show which he had taken place, where he says that he did not hold any sort of road show. He was just trying to wave. He was just trying to greet the people there, his fans basically, who had come to see him, is what Allu Arjun has to say. So we'll have to see how long the questioning goes on. But yes, as we are getting you the latest pictures, latest visuals from Chikkadpalli police station, where you see heavy security deployed, barricaded here. No one is allowed to move around. And also at the same time, as you can see, a lot of task force officials also deployed here at the Chikkadpalli police station, as to make sure that everything is under control.
Oh yes, but tracking all the responses also, Aneri, that are coming in while the film industry stands in full force by Allu Arjun, even the BJP and BRS claiming that this is certainly where the Congress is trying to settle scores with him because he did not campaign for the Congress, and this is political in nature. The Hyderabad police strongly maintaining that this is a matter of law and order, and that is what they are doing. And several Congress reactions where they are not just running down Allu Arjun, but also running down the film Pushpa 2.
Well, definitely, Suesha, a lot of things which went on, because on one side we also had seen that how there was a political face-off which went on behind all of this incident. On the other side, we have been seeing that how the BRS and the BJP have been hitting out at the Congress government since the time of arrest of Allu Arjun. We had seen that how there was opposition parties who was questioning the Congress government, and also the state-sponsored attacks is what the opposition parties have been stating. That's the reason why we also saw that how there was a lot of statement which we had seen from the Congress leaders also coming in yesterday, also when we happened to speak to the Congress MP Chamla Kiran Kumar Reddy, where he had stated that the police is just doing their job. They are investigating into the matter, and over the attack that had taken place, police had already booked 6 of the people who had vandalized Allu.
Right. Aneri, many thanks for getting us those details. We'll keep coming back to you for further updates. For the moment, we also cut across to more breaking news coming in. We are learning that the ED has taken possession of a flat in Thane, which cost 55 lakh rupees. In fact, that flat that was in the name of one of the close aides of Iqbal Kaskar, who is the brother of Dawood Ibrahim, and ED primarily having taken this action as a part of a money laundering probe, where the flat has now been confiscated by the Enforcement Directorate. It costs about 55 lakh of rupees. It is in Maharashtra's Thane, and it was held in the name of an alleged associate of fugitive gangster Dawood Ibrahim's brother, Iqbal Kaskar. We'll continue to get you further details on the ED action and what happens next. For the moment, also a quick check of the other stories we are tracking in brief. Heavy snowfall in Himachal Pradesh caused a massive traffic jam between Solang and Atal Tunnel in Rohtang. Local police is working with locals to clear out the traffic amid snowfall and threats of slippery roads. Nearly 1,000 vehicles have been stuck. 700 tourists have been rescued safely. Further rescue operations are underway. A massive fire broke out in Mumbai's Mandala area of Mankhurd. While further investigations are underway, no casualties have been reported so far. According to official reports, 8 fire engines and water tankers rushed to the spot. The incident was reported after a blaze erupted in a godown nearby, and this happened around 7 p.m. MEA confirmed that diplomatic communication has been received from the Bangladesh interim government regarding the extradition of ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. India has not yet commented. The Yunus government had sent a note verbal to India to initiate the extradition of Hasina. The former Prime Minister sought asylum in India after student-led protests in Bangladesh led to the fall of Hasina's regime in Bangladesh. 2 men were allegedly stabbed multiple times in Delhi's northwest area of Jahangirpuri. 2 juveniles were apprehended in connection to the case and have been sent to judicial custody. Victims, identified as Pawan and Aman, were attacked by the accused amid a previous enmity. The victims were rushed to the hospital as the duo sustained severe injuries. However, police reports shared that Aman succumbed to the wounds. A massive fire reportedly broke out at the residence of singer Shan. That happened in the wee hours on the 23rd of December. Fire erupted at the singer's house in Mumbai's Bandra that caused panic amongst his family and the residents living in that building. The fire quickly engulfed the house, and though Shan and his family members were present in the house at the time of the incident, no casualties have been reported. Firefighters rushed to the spot. Further investigation is underway to determine what caused the fire. Time now for a short commercial break. On the other side, we continue to get you the latest. Allu Arjun being questioned by the Hyderabad police on what had transpired on the night when the stampede occurred.
उस दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ, तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
All the different hoaxes, and the new one is President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening. But Elon's done an amazing job. Isn't it nice to have smart people that we can rely on? Right? Don't we want that? all the different hoaxes. And the new one is, President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening. But Elon's done an amazing job. Isn't it nice to have smart people that we can rely on? Right? Don't we want that? And he supplied Starlink for North Carolina when they had no form of communication. They said, sir, do you know Elon Musk? Yeah. Well, we can't get Starlink. It's very hard to get. And I called Elon, we have to get some up there. You got to get some up there. And he got over 2,000 units. It's a lot. And they flooded it with Starlink, and it was so good. It saved a lot of lives, so we want to thank him. But no, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you. And I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country.
Pushpa 2 actor Allu Arjun at Chikkadpalli police station in Hyderabad grilled on the Sandhya theatre Stampede case. On the back foot over Stampede tragedy, Congress leaders asked to limit media interactions on Allu Arjun. Major crackdown on Bangladeshi immigration racket in Delhi. Police to brief media at noon.
जब ये बात पता लगी कि दिल्ली सरकार के स्कूलों में ऐसे लोग भी भर्ती हो रहे हैं, उनके बच्चे भी भर्ती हो रहे हैं, चाहे वो बांग्लादेशी हैं, चाहे वो रोहिंग्या हैं, तब एक केजरीवाल को डर लगा कि उनका जो सारा षड्यंत्र था तो उसका पर्दाफाश हो रहा है.
AAP jolted into action after crackdown on Bangladeshi immigrants. AAP issues diktat to Delhi schools to curb migrant enrollment. Jaishankar to kick off 6-day US visit, last engagement during Biden's tenure between India and US. ED action against Daud aide. ED seizes Daud's brother Iqbal Kaskar's Thane flat. And first up, we cut across to breaking news coming in. BJP is set to intensify its campaign focusing on Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to counter the Congress with key party leaders including Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot leading the charge. Executive Editor Politics Aishwarya Kapoor will join us shortly to take us through the latest details as BJP is all set to counter the Congress on the Ambedkar legacy debate. We witnessed what happened throughout the winter session of the Parliament and a heated debate on how the BJP took on the Congress, saying that the Congress has insulted B.R. Ambedkar over and over again. Of course, that address by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, that the Congress also went on to demand the resignation of the Union Home Minister. However, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and the top leaders of the BJP took on the Congress, reminding them of how they had insulted B.R. Ambedkar over and over again, and the Congress was only using his name to gain political mileage. The Ambedkar showdown that continues, as sources tell Republic that top BJP ministers are to hold a briefing again today. Let me cut across to Madhurima joining us on the phone line. Madhurima, what's expected to happen today?
Well, Savesha, the Bharatiya Janata Party is going to up the ante as far as this war on Baba Saheb Ambedkar is concerned. Remember, this entire issue had emanated from the Congress party making a fuss out of what Home Minister Amit Shah had said on the floor of the House. However, remember, the BJP gave a befitting reply onto all those allegations. Home Minister Amit Shah came out at the party office and had done a detailed press conference.
Do stay on, as we also have Aishwarya on the broadcast. Aishwarya, what's expected to happen today with regards to this briefing?
Well, it's going to be all guns blazing as far as BJP is concerned. Bharatiya Janata Party is going to go all out against the Congress party on the issue of Ambedkar. Practically speaking, they have understood what Congress wants. Congress wants to make it another reservation constitutional debate against the BJP. BJP lagged on taking on the Congress on these issues prior to 2024 general elections, and they have paid the price for it, speaking politically. Hence, they do not want the Congress to hold the narrative, and they want to bring the facts out. And they are taking facts versus facts. They are very categorically stating that this is something they are not going to allow. Yogi Adityanath, Himanta Biswa Sarma, Devendra Fadnavis, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Odisha, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister, every BJP Chief Minister per se is going to do a press conference today, taking on the Congress on facts. It's just not hearsay, but on facts on how Congress, according to them, has been anti-Ambedkar, how Congress has tried to belittle Ambedkar, how Congress has tried to basically act against the very principles of Baba Saheb, and they're going to do these press conferences all through the day today. As I just mentioned, it's going to be all guns blazing against the Congress party on the issue of Ambedkar. And you're going to have Yogi Adityanath, Himanta Biswa Sarma, Devendra Fadnavis, this trial leading the attack. Back to the studios.
All right, Aishwarya, many thanks for getting us those details. Of course, we will cut live to that news conference once it happens. For the moment, we cut across to more breaking news coming in. Yes, this is with regards to the crackdown that has been happening in Bangladesh. Delhi Police's action, I believe, is now heightening against illegal Bangladeshis. In the latest, Delhi Police is running a special drive in a slum area of Kalandi Kunj, where Aadhaar card, identity card and other documents of people living in slums will also be checked. Sources say that over 1,500 people have been suspected to have possessed fake documents. In fact, my colleague Sahil, who has also filed this ground report, let's take a look.
क्या नाम है आपका? बाबू हुसैन। बाबू हुसैन, कहाँ के रहने वाले हैं आप?
कुछ बिहार।
कुछ बिहार। दिल्ली में कितने समय से रह रहे हैं?
बचपन से ही रह रहा हूँ।
तो पीछे बंगाल या असम से आए हैं या स्टार्टिंग ही रह रहे हैं?
स्टार्टिंग यहाँ से आ रहे हैं। दिल्ली से ही हूँ। पैदा दिल्ली में ही हुआ। मम्मी पापा फिलहाल अभी गाँव गया हुआ।
गाँव कहाँ पर है?
कुछ बिहार साहिबगंज।
अच्छा, कुछ जानकार जो है आपके वो भी कहीं बांग्लादेश के हैं या कोई आपके जुड़े यार जान?
नहीं, कोई नहीं है।
ये देखिए, पुलिसकर्मी जो है प्रॉपर जो है वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं और उसी के आधार पे आगे की जो जांच है वो पुलिस की जाएगी। क्योंकि क्या नाम है आपका?
मोहम्मद सकीमुद्दीन।
कहाँ के रहने वाले?
असम।
असम। उससे पहले कहाँ रहते थे? कोई आपके कोई दादा या पिताजी?
ये नहीं पता हमको।
कितने समय से यहाँ पे आए हैं दिल्ली में?
10 साल।
परिवार में कौन कौन है?
मम्मी पापा है।
तो असम में 10 साल से रह रहे थे। उससे पहले बांग्लादेश कुछ ऐसा?
इंडियन हूँ।
इंडियन। और जो फादर जो थे वो कहाँ के कुछ
इंडियन है।
इंडियन है। फिर भी पुलिस जो है वेरिफिकेशन के आधार पे जो है आधार आईडी चेक कर रही है और अभी तक लगभग 1500 से ज़्यादा जो है सस्पेक्ट पूरी दिल्ली में बनाए गए हैं कि आखिरकार वो सस्पेक्ट जिन पे पुलिस को संदेह है वो बांग्लादेशी हो सकते हैं। उनके तमाम आधार आईडियों की जांच की जा रही है, अन्य दस्तावेज देखे जा रहे हैं और ऐसी मुहिम जो है एक ही जिला नहीं पूरी दिल्ली में दिल्ली पुलिस ने एक मुहिम चलाई हुई अवैध बांग्लादेशियों के खिलाफ। मेरे वीडियो एक बार ये पूरा तस्वीर दिखाएं। देखिए पूरा झुग्गी एरिया है और पुलिस को इनपुट था कि यहाँ पे अवैध बांग्लादेशी हो सकते हैं। उन्हीं के आधार पे एक स्पेशल ड्राइव जो है इस इलाके में चलाई जा रही है और जो यहाँ पुलिस के पास से मिल रहे हैं उनके आधार आईडी अन्य दस्तावेज नोट किए जा रहे हैं और अभी तक इस पूरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में 8 लोगों की पहचान हो चुकी है कि वो अवैध बांग्लादेशी हैं जिनको पकड़ा जा चुका है। उनकी एक जो लिस्ट है जिला पुलिस की तरफ से वो FRR को सौंपी जा चुकी है। FRR उन तमाम लोगों को डिपोर्ट करने की तैयारी करेंगे।
And moving on to more breaking news coming in, political face-off erupted between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP, this time over Delhi police's crackdown on illegal immigrants. BJP leader Parvesh Verma has hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party, saying the parties who these immigrants vote for are the only ones who support them and give them fake ID cards. Parvesh Verma further added that AAP Supremo Kejriwal is not scared and that is why he is given the order for verification of documents.
जब ये बात पता लगी कि दिल्ली सरकार के स्कूलों में ऐसे लोग भी भर्ती हो रहे हैं, उनके बच्चे भी भर्ती हो रहे हैं, चाहे वो बांग्लादेशी हैं चाहे वो रोहिंग्या हैं, तब एक केजरीवाल को डर लगा कि उनका जो सारा षड्यंत्र था तो उसका पर्दाफाश हो रहा है और ये पर्दाफाश सारा दिल्ली पुलिस कर रही है। तब वो आगे होके उन्होंने ये ऑर्डर निकाला और ये सारा ड्रामा किया कि हम भी इसकी जांच कराएंगे। मगर इन सारी कार्रवाई के पीछे अगर किसी का हाथ है तो वो आम आदमी पार्टी का हाथ है, क्योंकि ये सारे लोग उन्हीं को वोट करने का काम करते हैं इलेक्शन में और इलेक्शन में इनकी संख्या बढ़ जाती है। वो यहाँ पे ज़्यादा हमारे यहाँ पे अपना संख्या में आते हैं, ज़्यादा संख्या में आते हैं, तो इसलिए ये अभी जो है धीरे धीरे इसका पर्दाफाश हो जाएगा। ये सारे लोग दिल्ली के वोटर्स हैं और ये सारे लोग आते हैं और इनके एक वोटर कार्ड नहीं होते, इनके कई विधानसभाओं में अलग अलग वोटर कार्ड बनाए जाते हैं और इनको बहुत ही सिस्टम की तरह से इनकी वोटिंग होती है, सुबह कराई जाती है, अर्ली मॉर्निंग कराई जाती है और इनके ऊपर में लीडर्स होते हैं, उनके ऊपर में विधायक इनके कंट्रोल करते हैं। तो आम आदमी पार्टी का ये पूरा एक बहुत बड़ा षड्यंत्र है जो अभी सामने आ रहा है, धीरे धीरे सामने आएगा और जब इसमें गिरफ्तारियां होंगी तो समझ आएगा कि कौन कौन लोग इसमें शामिल थे।
मैं दिल्ली के लोगों से प्रार्थना करना चाहता हूं कि आप आंखें खोल करके देखिए कि अरविंद केजरीवाल की सरकार विधिवत एक डिपार्टमेंट बनाई हुई है जो इलीगल घुसपैठियों का वोटर आईडी कार्ड बना रहा है, आधार कार्ड बना रहा है, उनका राशन कार्ड भी बना दे रहा है। लेकिन दिल्ली के लोगों को झूठी झूठी बातें करके वो इलीगल घुसपैठियों को वोटर बनाने में लगे हैं। ये जो 11 लोग पकड़े गए हैं, ये 11 की कड़ी जांच होगी और हमें पूरा विश्वास है कि इनका तार कहीं न कहीं आम आदमी पार्टी के विधायकों से, आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार से और कुछ सरकारी अधिकारियों से जुड़ा है और किसी भी स्तर पर इन लोगों को इनके अंतिम तार तक जब नहीं जोड़ लेंगे तब तक सरकार को नहीं रुकना चाहिए, पुलिस को नहीं रुकना चाहिए। हमारी प्रार्थना है, हमारा देश हिंदू है, मुसलमान है, सिख है, ईसाई है, बौद्ध है, जैन है, पारसी है, गरीब है, झुग्गी वाले हैं, अनऑथराइज कॉलोनी में लोग हैं, महिलाएं हैं, युवा हैं। हम अपने लोगों का ध्यान करें कि इलीगल घुसपैठियों का वोट बनाएं। तो मैं दिल्ली को बोलना चाहता हूं, आप देखो कितना बड़ा ज्यादती अरविंद केजरीवाल ने किया और इन्हीं लोगों को बचाने के लिए वो चुनाव आयोग गए थे। आज तक गंदे पानी को रोकने के लिए तो कभी नहीं मीटिंग किए, हवा कैसी जहरीली हो गई इसकी तो मीटिंग नहीं किए। इसलिए ये बहुत बड़ी सफलता है 11 लोगों का उनका पकड़ा जाना जो फर्जी तरीके से अपने सिस्टम से लोगों का वोटर आईडी कार्ड, आधार कार्ड बना रहे हैं। इनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा मिले, ये हमारा प्रयास होगा।
Now for a short commercial break. On the other side, we get you details as On the back foot over Stampede tragedy, Congress leaders asked to limit media interactions on Allu Arjun.
With the stroke of my pen on day one, we're going to stop the transgender lunacy. Under the Trump administration, it will be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. With the stroke of my pen on day one, we're going to stop the transgender lunacy. And I will sign executive orders to end child sexual mutilation, get transgender out of the military and out of our elementary schools and middle schools and high school. And we will keep men out of women's sports. And that will likewise be done on day one. Should I do day one, day two, or day three? How about day one, right? Under the Trump administration, it will be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
And he sent me this text message with this Elizabeth Warren tweet, and he's like, I don't know what the hell Two-Spirit is. We just wanted to be left the hell alone. Yeah. And I think that, frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if me and Trump won just the normal gay guy vote.
Oh,
because,
sure.
again, they just wanted to be left the hell alone, and now you have all this crazy stuff on top of it that they're like, well, no, we didn't want to give pharmaceutical products to 9-year-olds who are transitioning their genders. We just wanted to be left the hell alone.
Well, a lot of gay guys feel like the whole movement is homophobic, which is ironic because they think that there's people think there's something wrong with being gay, so what you really are is a girl.
Yes.
And they think that a lot of this is being given, these thoughts are being given to gay kids. These kids will just grow up to be gay men, and instead you're getting them to convert their gender.
It's pharmaceutical conversion therapy.
So let's talk about children. Children are in the greatest danger in America today because traditional family values are being destroyed. Mm-hmm. The idea that mom and dad together, not fake mom and fake dad, but biological mom and biological dad, can raise their children together and do what's right for their children.
Thank you for staying with Republic and getting you more breaking news. Ministry of Home Affairs has constituted the Unlawful Activities Tribunal consisting of Guwahati High Court Judge Justice Michael Zotankuma for the purpose of adjudicating whether or not there is sufficient cause for declaring the United Liberation Front of Assam with all its factions, wings and front organizations as unlawful association. The MHA now mulling declaring ULFA as an unlawful association for the very same. A committee has been constituted that consists of Guwahati High Court Judge Justice Michael Zotankuma. Now, this committee that is primarily to adjudicate whether or not there is sufficient cause for declaring ULFA with all its factions, wings and front organizations as an unlawful association. Time now for a short commercial break. On the other side, we get you details as External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar is set to kick off 6-day US visit, the last engagement during Biden's tenure between India and United States.
With the stroke of my pen on day one, we're going to stop the...
Thank you for staying with Republic. And well, the Southern Command of Indian Army conducted a comprehensive battle drill exercise at Pokhran, demonstrating exceptional battle hardening and tactical proficiency. The troops were subjected to intense fire and extreme battle conditions, demonstrating highest standards of military training. Here's that report.
largest news headquarters. Setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
It's 12 p.m. I'm Samiksha Srivastava. One of the big stories that we're tracking is coming in from Hyderabad. Actor Allu Arjun is currently being quizzed in the Stampede tragedy. We'll get you the latest on the probe so far, beginning as always with the headlines. All right, first up, let's cut across to the briefing of the Delhi police.
कार्ड बनवाया तो मालूम चला कि साहिल नाम का आदमी है जिसका पूनम कंप्यूटर सेंटर है रोहिणी इलाके में। वहाँ से इन्होंने ये लोग 20-20 रुपए में अपने फर्जी डेट ऑफ बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट्स, इनकम सर्टिफिकेट्स बनवा लेते थे। इस टाइप का इनका एक रेट कार्ड था फर्जी वेबसाइट पे, ये कि 7 रुपये में आप कोविड सर्टिफिकेट ले लें या इनकम सर्टिफिकेट ले लें, इस टाइप की इन्होंने पूरी वेबसाइट चला रखी थी। हमने जो साहिल के साथी थे, इनमें से एक साथी है जो कर्नाटका बैंक प्रशांत विहार ब्रांच में काम करता है, अफरोज नाम का आदमी है। उसने अंडर 17 करके इन सब के आधार कार्ड बनवाए थे। 17 साल से कम के बना रखे थे आधार कार्ड इनके सबके। उस आधार कार्ड से इनको बाकी दिल्ली के बाकी पैन कार्ड्स, इवन वोटर कार्ड एनरोलमेंट में भी मदद मिलती थी। हमने एक लेडी को गिरफ्तार किया है, मुन्नी देवी नाम है उनका। उन्होंने 2021 में इंडिया आई थी। उसने अपना एक वोटर कार्ड भी एनरोलमेंट करा रखा है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ फर्जी आधार कार्ड जो बनाए गए थे।
सिंडिकेट का कौन पूरा सरगना है, कैसे ऑपरेट करना है?
कुछ इनकी पर्सनल रंजिश हो गई थी उससे जिसका किया मर्डर, वो पर्सनल रंजिश में मर्डर हुआ है। इन्होंने जो ये सिंडिकेट पूरा है, एक तो इनका नेक्सस है जो भारत में जंगल के रास्ते ये लोग आते हैं और वहाँ से ट्रेन से ट्रैवल करके या फिर बसों से ट्रैवल करके ये लोग दिल्ली पहुँचते हैं। जब यहाँ पर ये आ जाते हैं तो ये नेक्सस जो है साहिल, रंजीत, अफरोज़ और सेंटू शेख जो मेन आदमी था, इनके साथ मिलकर लोग अपने फर्जी आधार कार्ड डॉक्यूमेंट्स बनाते हैं और यहीं पे रहना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं। हमने साउथ डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जो उसके बाद ड्राइव चलाई, हमारे को सेंटू शेख के घर से 4 नकली वोटर कार्ड भी मिले थे, 21 आधार कार्ड मिले थे और 6 पैन कार्ड मिले थे। हमने इनकी फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे हैं कि किससे कैसे कैसे चीज़ें बनी हैं।
जो बांग्लादेश से आते हैं जो सेंट्रल बॉर्डर पार करते हैं, तो
उस
बांग्लादेश में कोई उनका वहाँ भी कुछ लोग हैं कि जो सिंडिकेट से जुड़े।
बांग्लादेश में किसी का नाम आ रहा है, उस वाले एंगल पे हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं। हमारी टीम गई हुई है ऑलरेडी, उस एंगल पे काम करा जा रहा है। और इनके बांग्लादेशी आई कार्ड्स भी हमको मिले हैं, जो ओरिजिनल बांग्लादेश के इनके आईडी कार्ड्स बनते हैं और डेट ऑफ बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट बनते हैं, वो भी हमने रिकवर कर लिए हैं इनसे ओरिजिनल।
दिल्ली कब आए थे?
ये लोग इनमें अलग अलग डेट्स पे आए हैं, जैसे कुछ लोग इस जुलाई में आए थे, कुछ लोग 2 साल पहले आए थे यहाँ पे।
सर अभी तक ये लोग कितने लोगों का बना चुके हैं इस तरीके से फर्जी
आधार कार्ड डॉक्यूमेंट बन रहा है, वो सरकारी संस्थाओं में जहाँ पे जाने पे जन्म प्रमाण पत्र, आधार प्रमाण पत्र, तो ये वेरिफिकेशन वो लोग नहीं करते थे जो बना देते थे इसकी।
ये जो वेबसाइट चला रहा है, ये एक रजत मिश्रा नाम का आदमी है जो वेबसाइट चला रहा है। ये 2022 से वेबसाइट चला रहा है। उसकी वेबसाइट कई बार ब्लॉक हो जाती है तो नई वेबसाइट खोल लेता है। उसने अपने जीजा सोनू कुमार के साथ मिलकर इस वेबसाइट को करा गया है। उसमें फर्जी ही डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगते हैं। वो फर्जी डॉक्यूमेंट्स कई जगह ये लोग यूज़ करते हैं। हमने 2 अभी अकाउंट्स उसमें देखे हैं, इसमें लगभग हमें 200 के आसपास फर्जी डॉक्यूमेंट्स मिले हैं। उसकी हम तफ्तीश कर रहे हैं कि वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स कहाँ पे यूज़ हुए हैं, किस किसने बना रखे हैं।
क्या ये 200 बांग्लादेशियों के हैं या अन्य के?
नहीं, अन्य लोगों के भी हैं। इसमें ये जो 4 लोग हमारे बांग्लादेशी हैं, ये लोग उनमें से वन ऑफ द यूजर्स हैं हमारे, इन्होंने बनाया फर्जी सर्टिफिकेट्स में।
सर ये 11 लोग हैं, ये अभी तक कितनों के बना चुके हैं? कुछ इस पर में डिटेल मिल सकी कि दिल्ली में या दिल्ली के बाहर भी लोगों के इस तरीके से सर्टिफिकेट्स और आधार कार्ड या वोटर आई कार्ड बना चुके हैं?
अभी हम इस चीज़ को इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं। बहुत सारी टीम्स लगी हुई हैं। अभी तक हमारी तफ्तीश में इतना मालूम चला है जो मैंने ब्रीफ किया है। 11 लोग
इनकम प्रूफ या बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट बनते हैं, वो असली होते हैं या वो फेक होते हैं?
वो फेक होते हैं, बट उसमें क्या होता है कि इनमें QR कोड का प्रावधान करा हुआ है उन्होंने। एक QR कोड, जैसे ये बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट है, इसमें एक नीचे QR कोड का प्रावधान कर रखा है। QR कोड स्कैन करेंगे तो एक वेबसाइट खुलती है जो कि हूबहू गवर्नमेंट वेबसाइट टाइप लगती है, बट उसका लिंक अलग है। तो लोगों को लगता है कि ऑथेंटिक है, बट ये ऑथेंटिक नहीं है।
सर एक चीज और इसमें,
इसका मतलब जो आधार बनाने वाली एजेंसी है वो भी इस डॉक्यूमेंट के जरिए गच्चा खा जाती है और उनको लगता है कि
अभी उस चीज़ को हम तफ्तीश में ला रहे हैं, उस चीज़ को हम तफ्तीश में करेंगे।
एक चीज और है कि जब आधार कार्ड बनाए जा रहे थे तो कुछ नंबर्स होते हैं, यूनिक नंबर जो प्रोवाइड करवाए जाते हैं। तो मान लीजिए किसी का नकली आधार कार्ड बना, वो उस आधार कार्ड के जरिए कुछ और डॉक्यूमेंट्स बनाएगा, तो उसमें ये पकड़े नहीं जाते कि ये नकली आधार कार्ड है।
आधार ये वाला जो फर्दर लाइन ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन है, इसको हम इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं। अभी हमने रिसेंटली केस रजिस्टर किया, तो इतनी ही तफ्तीश हो पाई, इसमें आगे भी कर रहे हैं सारे।
क्या पता चल पाया कि अब तक कितने लोगों के इस तरीके से फर्जी आधार कार्ड बनाए गए हैं जिनमें बांग्लादेशी लोग, इतनी संख्या पता चल पाई है इनसे पूछताछ के आधार पर?
हमें
तो आए नहीं होंगे, इनके साथ इनके और भी साथी आए होंगे।
बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं आप। हमें लगभग 21 हमने अभी जो आधार कार्ड सीज किए हैं, जो डिसीज था उसके घर से, तो 21 आधार कार्ड तो हमने सीज कर लिए हैं। साथ ही साथ 6 पैन कार्ड भी सीज किए और 4 वोटर कार्ड भी सीज किए।
आधार कार्ड के अलावा आम आदमी पार्टी बीजेपी ब्लेम भी करेगी आम आदमी पार्टी पे कि वोटर कार्ड बड़ी संख्या में बन गए हैं, तो क्या इस ग्रुप का इससे कोई कनेक्शन है कि
अभी वो पार्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन है, अभी इट्स टू अर्ली टू कमेंट इस चीज पे।
और जो वापस आधार कार्ड का सवाल है, जो सर जो यूनिक नंबर होता था, क्या वो सर असली आदमी का यूनिक नंबर हुआ करता था या कोई फर्जी नंबर वो पब्लिश कर दिया?
वो यूनिक नंबर इन्हीं आदमियों की फोटो के साथ होता था, इन्हीं के डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगते थे, वो यूनिक नंबर इन्हीं को, ये लोग खुद यूज करते थे उसके नोट करके। आधार कार्ड असली होता है, ये लोग नकली हैं जो नकली सर्टिफिकेट्स यूज किए हैं उसमें।
जंगल क्या डंगी रूट से ये लोग आते थे, पूरा इनका जो रूट था इंटरनेशनल से यहाँ दिल्ली तक आने का, वो रूट क्या था जंगल का? जो
वो जंगल से आते हैं जो इन्होंने बताया, फिर कोई बाइक पे मदद करता है और बाइक पे जो बंदा मिलता है उनको एक कुछ सिम कार्ड और कुछ पैसे देता है, फिर वो ट्रैवल करके दिल्ली पहुंच जाते हैं वो लोग।
तो सर ये क्या सीक्वेंस है, क्योंकि एक साथ तो पॉसिबल होता नहीं है, तो क्या कुछ
ट्रांचेस में छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों में आते हैं, 3-3 4-4 लोग, जैसे इनके लिंक्स जो है उनको फिर फर्दर बुला लेते हैं, वो सब चल रहा है, उस पार्ट को इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं। ये काम जैसे छोटे छोटे, जैसे हमारे ये किन्होंने दुकान खोल रखी है, कोई ब्यूटी पार्लर खोल रखा है, कोई मिस्त्री का काम कर रहा है, इस टाइप के काम कर रहे हैं। क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटी में इन्वॉल्व तो नहीं थे, बट ये वाले इस टाइप के काम कर रहे थे, और कुछ लोग प्रोस्टिट्यूशन में भी इन्वॉल्व थे।
सर ये जो 5 बांग्लादेशी पकड़े गए हैं, तो क्या इनका कोई यहाँ पर कोई क्रिमिनल रिकॉर्ड है, क्या किसी वारदात में शामिल थे?
All right, so Delhi police briefing on the Bangladeshi immigrants module, the illegal immigrants who've been staying in the national capital. In fact, more related news break that's coming in on the drive by the Delhi police that is being conducted in the Sangam Vihar area of the national capital, where several illegal settlers have been residing. Now, these are Bangladeshi settlers that have been living at this location in the national capital. As we speak, the Delhi police is cracking down on those illegal settlers residing in Delhi's Kalindi Kunj area as well as Sangam Vihar. Aadhaar cards and identity cards are being verified by the Delhi police. Sources in the Delhi police also say that documents of 1,500 suspects are to be verified, and that a syndicate that has been making fake documents has been identified and exposed. So, full throttle crackdown on illegal settlers in the national capital. This is crackdown on illegal settlers, which is currently underway in Delhi's Sangam Vihar area as well as Kalindi Kunj. Aadhaar cards and identity cards are being verified by the Delhi police. 1,500 suspects who are to be verified. The documents of these 1,500 suspects are to be verified, and syndicate that was behind in forging the documents for these illegal settlers has been identified. Let's go across to Piyush. He's joining us live from Sangam Vihar area where this crackdown is currently underway. Piyush, give us more details about this syndicate which has been busted by the Delhi police.
So yes, Amisha, what I can tell you is that this syndicate wherein the Delhi police southern range have busted these agents who were trying to make these Bangladeshi settlers live over here has been busted from the Sangam Vihar area, the visuals of which can be shown to you by my video journalist. Now this is an area in which there is illegal settlement, and you can understand that it is over here that most of these Bangladeshis were settling illegally. In fact, we have also done a special report which is going to be uplinked very soon, and in which that we have shown that how these Bangladeshi people are settling over here illegally, slums, and there is a nexus in which they have to pay heavy rent. There is corruption at play. People know that they are living illegally over here. However, despite this, they are being made to be represented as citizens of Bharat because all the required documents, that includes the Aadhaar card, PAN card, have been given to them. This is despite the fact that they are staying illegally, and it is all because of some money, because these people give the huge rents to the people who give them land to stay put over here. So this is a huge nexus which is at play, and now as the Delhi police has unraveled one part of this entire nexus, we hope that the Delhi police is further going to crack down on all those people who make these people settle down illegally in these colonies and thereby create a national security problem. Back to the studio.
Yes, also Piyush, if you can once again talk to us about what sources in Delhi police have told you regarding the possible involvement of Bangladeshi diplomats as well when it comes to giving that refuge, when facilitating that passage for the illegal settlers to settle in the national capital.
So while I speak, Samiksha, I will just make my video journalist ask to just show these visuals over here. Now, this is the Sangam Vihar area where there are large number of Bangladeshi scrap dealers who are settled illegally. Now, when you speak to them on camera, they tell us that they belong from Nadia, West Bengal. Now, Nadia is very common area because Nadia shares its border with Bangladesh, and we know that how there is large-scale migration from Bangladesh to Nadia. So most of them are, they call themselves as Bengali Muslims when you speak to them on camera. However, the key point is that they are staying illegally over here. They are living illegally. However, despite that, all the required documents have been made for them, and they are paying huge rent to the people who give them land to settle over here. So one thing is for sure that there is huge corruption at play. The second important question which you mentioned over here is about the involvement of Bangladeshi diplomats. Now, the role of Bangladeshi diplomats in trying to make sure that these Bangladeshis are involved in criminal activities came to play when the kidney racket scam was exposed, in which we saw that how Bangladeshis were luring victims from Bangladesh and making them come to India for selling their kidney. Right. And in that, the role of Bangladeshi diplomats has come to fore.
Yes.
In this also, it is believed that there are some Bangladeshi diplomats that may be involved. But yes, it's only going to become clear when the investigation is going to be done in a comprehensive way. Back to the studio.
Yes, Piyush, we will come back to you to discuss more on the involvement of Bangladeshi diplomats. For now, we switch focus to more news break coming in. This is from Telangana. Now, while the interrogation, the grilling of actor Allu Arjun in the Stampede tragedy is underway, sources tell us that the Telangana police is also likely to move top court, seeking cancellation of the interim bail that's been granted to actor Allu Arjun. In fact, as we speak, we're given to understand that ACP and DCP level officers are grilling the actor in the Stampede case. The police note that has also been accessed, which was the summon notice that was sent to actor Allu Arjun by the police, mentions that the actor could be taken to scene of offence as well, which is the Sandhya theatre in this case. Let's go across to Aneri. She's joining us with more inputs. Aneri, the grilling of actor Allu Arjun is currently underway. We understand that top ACP and DCP level officers are involved in the interrogation process. Tell us more about the line of questioning of actor Allu Arjun.
Well, Samiksha, what we have been seeing is that a lot of developments that have been taking place here in Hyderabad as to the incident that had taken place at Sandhya Theatre on the 4th of December, following which we see that there was a notice which was served to actor Allu Arjun, and right now we are outside the Chikkadpalli police station, where you see that there is heavy security which has been deployed here as actor Allu Arjun is inside the police station, and also at the same time the questioning for actor has already begun, is what we are being told from our sources. Have confirmed that the questioning for actor Allu Arjun has already begun. It's been almost 1 hour that actor had arrived here at the police station, and also at the same time he was accompanied by his father Allu Arjun and father-in-law Chandrasekhar Reddy, and also the legal team of Allu Arjun is also along with him at the police station. But yes, the questioning has already begun. What sort of questions is being asked, what sort of inquiry is being done is yet to be confirmed. But yes, what we are told is that the questioning for Allu Arjun has begun. Well, the possibility of the questioning, the line of questioning will be over the knowledge of as to what knowledge does Allu Arjun have over the incident and over his arrival at the theatre on the 4th of December, and many other things will be questioned by the police officials. And also at the same time we have been seeing that there is a lot of political war of words also that has been taking place over this particular incident that has erupted a massive roar over the arrest of Allu Arjun following the notice which is being served and the questioning that is going on.
Yes, Aneri, requesting you to stay with us. In fact, as we put out this police notice that was earlier sent to actor Allu Arjun, if you can talk to us more about what is the possibility of the actor being taken to the Sandhya theatre to interrogate or to further the line of questioning in this whole incident.
Well, Samiksha, yes, the notice definitely states that if necessary, then Allu Arjun will be taken to the scene of offence, that is Sandhya Theatre, because the incident that had taken place on 4th of December was at Sandhya Theatre, where a woman lost her life. And right now, as Allu Arjun is being questioned here, is being grilled by the police officials, the ACP of Chikkadpalli, that's L. Ramesh, is one of the officers who is questioning, and also the DCP level officer is holding the questioning for the actor Allu Arjun. And also at the same time we have been seeing that there might be a possibility that he would be taken to the scene of offence, as mentioned in the notice which was served to him. But yes, we are yet to get any sort of confirmation that whether he will be taken to Sandhya Theatre today or not.
Right, Aneri, we leave it at that. We will keep coming back to you more, but not to forget that press note that was earlier issued by the Hyderabad police, in which the latter stated that the actor's manager was informed about the Stampede incident, yet he did not leave the theatre. For now, here's a look at other stories that you're tracking. Bharat in 2 minutes. A drug smuggler who is associated with Lawrence Bishnoi gang was shot dead in California's Stockton City on Monday. The gangs of Goldie Brar and Rohit Godara claimed responsibility for the incident. The victim, identified as Sunil Yadav, was a resident of Punjab's Fazilka and had fled to the US 2 years ago using a fake passport in the name of Rahul. A Bareilly court has issued a notice to AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi, instructing him to appear in court. The notice pertains to an incident where Owaisi raised pro-Palestine slogans while taking his oath as Member of Parliament. The court has asked the AIMIM chief to appear for a hearing on 7th of January next year. In a joint operation, security forces recovered 25 weapons, ammunition and warlike stores from both hill and valley regions in Manipur on Tuesday. The recovered items have now been handed over to Manipur police, according to the statement issued by the police. During the search operations in Pheang, Parom Hill and Imphal West, the security forces recovered several items. A 3.5-year-old girl fell into a borewell in Kiratpura village of Kotputli in Rajasthan, sparking a swift and coordinated rescue effort. The incident occurred on Sunday morning, and authorities immediately launched a rescue operation to free the child. Teams from district administration, along with medical personnel, have been working at the scene since the accident was reported. However, the girl is still stuck in the borewell.
देखिए, अभी हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि बच्ची को किसी तरीके से ग्रिप कर लिया जाए। उसके लिए हमें दिक्कत ये आ रही है कि उसके चारों तरफ जो मिट्टी जमा हो रखी है और कुछ नमी की वजह से मिट्टी जो है वो सेट हो गई है उसके चारों तरफ। तो हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि अभी एक पत्तीनुमा हमने जुगाड़ तैयार किया है। उस पत्तीनुमा जुगाड़ से हम पीछे की तरफ से जो बोर है उसकी मिट्टी को कुरेद के हम जगह बना रहे हैं और वहाँ से फिर हम इक्विपमेंट डाल के उसको बाहर ले लेंगे बच्चे को।
And in news that is coming in from the Kuntwara area in JNK, where suspected terror movement was detected. Multiple rounds were fired by VDG members in the region, which had previously seen violence when 2 VDG members were killed in action by terrorists in an ISIS-style attack on 7th of November this year. Let's go across to Gursimran, who's getting us the details. Gursimran, tell us more about the suspected terror movement that was seen in Kishtwar district in JNK.
See, it was in the Kuntwara area of the Kishtwar district. We are told that where the VDG members have opened the fire after witnessing the suspected terrorist movement. What also we are picking up from the sources on ground that there has been a retaliatory fired by the suspected terrorist, as being reported by the VDG members to the Jammu and Kashmir police, that at least 2 rounds were fired. This is very close to the place where 2 VDG members were killed in the ISIS style by the terrorist of Jaish-e-Mohammed on 7th of November, followed by another killing of the army personnel on 9th of November. The search operations have been launched in the area because for a distance of a half hour's distance, there is a special operations group team that has already been stationed on ground by the Jammu and Kashmir police, and also the SSP Kishtwar has already left for the place where the incident has been reported. Since this area has been prone to the terror activities, and last 2 terror acts that have taken place in the Jammu region have been reported from the Kuntwara only. Now the search operations have been launched on a large scale by the security forces, and the reason being that there has been a suspected terrorist movement. Now the security forces have launched the operation. We will be continuing with this rolling coverage right after this short break on Republic TV.
उस दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ, तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
And getting in a quick update on the assault gate scandal, we're given to understand that the Delhi Police Crime Branch is in touch with the Parliament Secretariat on the scuffle that broke out in the Parliament on Thursday. So the Delhi Police Crime Branch that is seeking the nod from the Parliament Secretariat to inspect the area where scuffle broke out on Thursday. According to sources, if permission is granted today, the police will visit the Parliament premises for further investigation. All right, so it was on Thursday when scuffle broke out in the Parliament premises. Two BJP MPs who sustained injuries in this scuffle, for which LOP Rahul Gandhi has been facing heat. So the Delhi Crime Branch that is investigating the whole matter to find out what exactly transpired on Thursday, but a note that is awaited from the Parliament Secretariat to visit the Parliament premises, the exact area of Makar Dwar, where scuffle broke out, in which two BJP MPs were injured. All right, so that's the latest update that's coming in the assault gate scandal. Rahul Gandhi, who's been facing heat for this incident which happened on Thursday in the Parliament premises in the Makar Dwar of the Sansad. We head into a very short break, but when we come back, tracking the big story from Telangana, Hyderabad police currently grilling actor Allu Arjun in the Stampede tragedy case.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
All the different hoaxes, and the new one is President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening. But Elon's done an amazing job. Isn't it nice to have smart people that we can rely on? Right? Don't we want that? All the different hoaxes, and the new one is President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening. But Elon's done an amazing job. Isn't it nice to have smart people that we can rely on? Right? Don't we want that? And he supplied Starlink for North Carolina when they had no form of communication. They said, sir, do you know Elon Musk? Yeah. Well, we can't get Starlink. It's very hard to get. And I called Elon, we have to get some up there. You got to get some up there. And he got over 2,000 units. It's a lot. And they flooded it with Starlink, and it was so good. It saved a lot of lives, so we want to thank him. But no, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you. And I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country.
Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra powered by Galaxy AI bring you the latest news in a super efficient and summarized format from across the country only on Republic TV.
A very good afternoon. It's 12:30. I'm Samiksha Srivastava. One of the big stories that we're tracking is coming in from Hyderabad, where actor Allu Arjun is currently being grilled by top police officers, tracking all the developments very closely. Beginning, as always, first up with the top headlines. Pushpa 2 actor Allu Arjun at Chikkadpalli police station in Hyderabad grilled on the Sandhya theatre Stampede case. On the back foot over Stampede tragedy, Congress leaders asked to limit media interactions on Allu Arjun. Major crackdown on Bangladeshi immigration racket in Delhi. 21 fake Aadhaar cards recovered in crackdown so far.
लोगों को झूठी झूठी बातें करके वो इलीगल घुसपैठियों को वोटर बनाने में लगे हैं। तो मैं दिल्ली को बोलना चाहता हूं, आप देखो कितना बड़ा ज्यादती अरविंद केजरीवाल ने किया और इन्हीं लोगों को बचाने के लिए वो चुनाव आयोग गए थे।
BJP tears into AAP over belated action on Bangladeshi infiltrators. AAP issues diktat to Delhi schools to curb migrant enrollment. And Jaishankar said to kick off a 6-day US visit, last engagement during Biden's tenure between India and the US. ED action against Daud aid in money laundering case. Daud's brother Iqbal Kaskar's Thane flat confiscated. And we begin first up with an update that's coming in the Sambhhal violence probe. The police have arrested another accused in the Sambhhal riots case. Akib, who's been identified as part of rioting mob, was apprehended based on CCTV footage from the day of incident. This development comes as several leads have come to fore with almost a month to the riots that broke out in Sambhhal district. Note that over 90 people have been identified so far in the case, while at least 40 arrests have been made. So another arrest that's been made by the UP police in connection with the Sambhhal riots. Let's go across to Akhil, who's joining us on the broadcast. He's joining us live from the Sambhhal district. Akhil, another arrest made in connection with the riots that broke out in the district. Talk to us about where does the probe stand at this stage, and also the involvement of outsiders which is being probed by the UP police.
Well, absolutely. If you see, I was speaking to the Sambhhal SP, Mr. KK Bishnoi. Krishna Kumar Bishnoi has said that there is one more arrest which has been made by the Sambhhal police in connection with the case. So if you see, the staggering number of the arrests in this case has risen to 41. And if you see earlier what has happened, that there were FIRs, 7 different FIRs which have been filed against different people. If you see, total number of unidentified people who have been named in this FIR were basically 2,700, in which 6 have been identified, which include Ziaur Rahman Barq also, who is the incumbent member of parliament from Sambhhal constituency. Apart from him, if you see, the local MLA's son was also booked in connection with the case. So far, total arrest is 41 in connection with the case. Apart from that, if you see, meanwhile, we are just standing outside ancient Mahadev temple, and just adjacent to this temple here, you can see there's a building which was built, some portion of that building was built illegally. So right now, during an anti-encroachment drive, the local district administration is trying to remove 2.5 feet area. So at this point in time, the removing of balcony is still going on. And apart from that, if you see at this point in time, at the various spot just outside ancient Mahadev temple, devotees have gathered in large numbers and they are offering prayers over here. Yes.
Akhil, stay with us. Like you're telling us about the anti-encroachment drive which continues in the Sambhhal district. Talk to us about these illegal buildings which are being raised in Sambhhal district, while there are several temples which have been unearthed in the Sambhhal district, while the ASI survey has also been ongoing.
Well, if you see, Shamisha, there have been several temples and several wells also that have been found. One just outside this ancient Mahadev temple, just at a distance of 15 feet, you can find a temple which was discovered a few weeks back. And here you can see there were 3 idols which have been taken out from this temple. So at that point in time, what we have seen that if you talk about another spot which has been identified as Chandosi. So from Chandosi, there is also a step well which has been found by the local authorities and the district administration. So there have been several wells which have been found during an anti-encroachment drive, and this anti-encroachment drive is going for almost 3 months because Sambhhal SDM Ms. Vandana Mishra has started this drive on September 1st, and since then what we have been seeing that there have been a power theft anti-power theft campaign which has been going on, and in that what we have seen that if you see the incumbent member of parliament Ziaur Rahman Barq's power supply was also basically cut off, because what we have seen that he was also using electricity illegally. This is what the electricity department has told us, because if you see the power consumption at the very residence of Ziaur Rahman Barq was approximately for each day was 5.5 kilowatt, but there were 2 meters installed of each having capacity of 2 kilowatts. So if you see the maximum load on the power consumption at Ziaur Rahman Barq's residence was 4 kilowatt, but actually if you see the power consumption was at his residence
Akhil, we will talk about the power theft
more than the loading capacity, so it raises several eyebrows.
Yes, we will discuss later the power theft for which the SP MP has been booked as well. For now, we switch focus to more news break coming in. This is from the state of West Bengal, where the CBI is expected to submit crucial evidence in court related to the Arjun rape and murder case. Ahead of presenting the second supplementary charge sheet, the High Court is set to receive this evidence, which could further provide insights into the investigation. The first charge sheet note and subsequent findings may include the interrogation of several individuals linked to the Arjun rape and murder case. Let's go across to Kishle joining us from the Bangla newsroom. Kishle, good afternoon. That's another development in the Arjun rape and murder case, as the Central Bureau of Investigation will be submitting crucial evidence in the court today. Anything you're learning from your sources as to what that crucial evidence is going to be, and also the statements that have been recorded by the central agency in connection with the Arjun rape and murder case so far?
Well, good afternoon, Samiksha. A very important day indeed today at the High Court today in the Arjun rape and murder case, especially the case that was registered specifically by the parents of victim, Abhaya's parents. In that particular case, the CBI is today going to submit some very crucial evidences in a closed file format to the High Court, and this will include interrogation documents about interrogation of some very influential individuals we are getting to know from our sources. Apart from that, information might be there inside those files, inside those documents about the movement that was happening within Arjikor and at Tala police station and those adjoining areas on the day of the rape and murder and the next day. So either this particular piece of evidence will be submitted before the second supplementary charge sheet is filed at the court. So either the CBI will be submitting the closed file to the justice in High Court today, and then today there might be a hearing about the same, or the justice might take time to read all those, go through all those, and then go ahead with the hearing. But today is a very important day because those crucial pieces of evidences will finally be notified and be submitted to the High Court in a closed file format today itself. Samiksha.
All right, thank you for the moment, Kishle. For now, we switch focus to more news break coming in. This is from the Valley. The J&K police has now registered FIR against Congress leader Chaudhry Lal Singh for provoking public against BJP MLA. Congress leader Chaudhry Lal Singh has been booked by Riyasi police under section 192, 196 and 352 of the BNS. Two-time Congress MP, MLA and minister has been booked for criminal intimidation, promoting enmity between two groups and provocation to cause riots. Chaudhry Lal Singh had asked people to ghirao his residence of BJP MLA Baldev Raj Sharma and even pelt stones at his residence as per the allegations that have been levelled.
अब जाके उसके घर का घेराव करो, अगर दम है वोट दी है उसके घर में शीशे तोड़ो, उसके पत्थर मारो, मैं मानूं तब कि वोट मांगे पहले नहीं काम करे, आपको घेराव करना चाहिए, किस लिए वोट डाले आप?
And let's quickly go across to Gursimran, who has more details. Gursimran, once again tell us more about these statements coming in from Congress leader Chaudhry Lal Singh and the sections under which he's been booked.
See, the Jammu and Kashmir police has registered the FIR after the court directions that have come from the court after the BJP leader moved to the court for the registration of the FIR. This is during the ongoing protest that the people in the Katra are holding against the ropeway project, and Lal Singh went there and he provoked the people, asking them to ghair the residence of the BJP MLA Baldev Raj Sharma and also to pelt stones and shatter glasses at his residence, after which the BJP MLA has written to the Jammu and Kashmir police seeking the registration of an FIR. Now, under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita section 192, 196 and apart from this 351 subsection 2, 352 and 356, that is the criminal intimidation, provocation and also the provocation to cause riots and also to disrupt the peace in the area. The FIR has been registered by the Jammu and Kashmir police, so their looms large. Though these sections that have been invoked, they are the bailable offence, but yes, the action will be taken against the Congress leader. That is what we are picking up, because Lal Singh is the same man who has been a two-time member of parliament, two-time legislature, and was involved in the controversy after the infamous Kathua rape case, wherein he was seen standing with those supporting the rapist, and then he was shunted out from the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Yes, so Chaudhry Lal Singh, who is a repeat offender. For now, Gursimran, thank you for the moment. We take a look at other stories that we're tracking. This is Bharat in 5 minutes. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar is set to embark on a 6-day visit to the US starting today to discuss key bilateral, regional and global issues. He will also chair a conference of the Council Generals of India in the US and hold a meet with counterpart Antony Blinken as well. It was on 19th of November that US Ambassador to India Eric Garcetti also highlighted the potential of the India-US partnership, emphasizing the need to lower tariffs and increase trade and make it more fair and equal. Tamil Nadu Education Minister said that the state will continue to follow the no detention policy up to class 8th. He said that the centers move to allow schools to detain students in the same class if they fail to clear exams has created a big stumbling block for BJP for children from poor families in getting educated without any hassle up to class 8th, and this was regrettable. In news from the national capital, where a 21-year-old youth died and another man was critically injured in Delhi's Jahangirpuri area after being stabbed by 3 juveniles who were later apprehended. According to the police, multiple teams have been formed after the incident, and within 2 hours, All 3 juveniles were caught. Investigation is now underway on the motive behind the incident. A 3.5-year-old girl fell into a borewell in a village in Chikkadpalli in Rajasthan. Rescue efforts have been underway for over 14 hours to pull out the child who fell into the borewell.
देखिए, अभी हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि बच्ची को किसी तरीके से ग्रिप कर लिया जाए। उसके लिए हमें दिक्कत ही आ रही है कि उसके चारों तरफ जो मिट्टी जमा हो रखी है और कुछ नमी की वजह से मिट्टी जो है वो सेट हो गई है उसके चारों तरफ। तो हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि अभी एक पत्तीनुमा हमने जुगाड़ तैयार किया, उस पत्तीनुमा जुगाड़ से हम पीछे की तरफ से जो बोर है उसकी मिट्टी को कुरेद के हम जगह बना रहे हैं और वहाँ से फिर हम इक्विपमेंट डाल के उसको बाहर ले लेंगे बच्चे को।
Chief Minister Omar Abdullah on Monday assured a delegation of protesting students that the cabinet subcommittee formed to review the reservation policy in J&K will submit its report in 6 months' time. The students, note, have been protesting against the reservation policy in J&K implemented after the abrogation of Article 370. NC leader also led a peaceful protest outside the residence of Abdullah to support the demand of rationalization of reservation in J&K.
हाल ही में हम देख रहे जो बजरिंग हुई है ओपन मेरिट की, लेस देन 30% रिक्रूटमेंट हो रही है फ्रॉम ओपन मेरिट। इसके रिलेटेड बात थी इश्यूज और हाउ टू सॉर्ट इट आउट। दूसरी बात हमने बात की जो सब कमेटी बनी, जो ये सब कमेटी बार बार मुतालबा कर रही थी कि सब वीडियो से आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते, तो इट वाज रेक्टिफाइड देयर। सब कमेटी काम करेगी चाहे वो कोर्ट में इसके रिलेटेड केस चले या ना चले, इट विल वर्क पैरेलल। और वी वांटेड कि टाइम बाउंडेड केस हो एंड उमर सर रिक्वेस्टेड कि अप टू 6 months we will need up to 6 months because we have to meet other parties also.
The Uttar Pradesh government has signed an MOU with Japan's Yamanshi prefecture on Monday in the fields of industrial cooperation, tourism and vocational and education. The MOUs were exchanged between Chief Secretary Manoj Kumar Singh and Director General of Governor's Policy Planning Bureau of Japan's Yamanshi prefecture.
सरकार जापानी कंपनियों के साथ सहयोग करने की इच्छुक है। उत्तर प्रदेश व जापान के साथ वह एमओयू साझा लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों के आधार पर मानवता के लिए एक महत्वपूर्ण क्वाड देशों के साथ मिलकर कार्य करने के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के प्रतिबद्धता का ही परिणाम है।
Let's put out news break that's coming in from Karnataka. This is days after C.T. Ravi alleged threat to life, and it also alleged that he was tortured and harassed for almost 15 hours in police custody. He's now called for a CID. He's demanded a CBI inquiry into this, adding that he has no faith in the probe by the CID in the case. Let's listen into that soundbite of C.T. Ravi.
होम मिनिस्टर ने कहा है सीआईडी इंक्वायरी को दे रहा है। हमने इतना कहना चाहता हूं, हाईकोर्ट जस्टिस के नेतृत्व में सीआईडी तरीके इंक्वायरी करना नहीं है तो पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर के वजह से मेरा खिलाफ कार्रवाई हुआ, मेरा खिलाफ अट्रॉसिटी किया पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर के वजह से। सीआईडी के ऊपर पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर कर दिए तो सीआईडी में न्याय मिलेगा क्या? उसके लिए हाल ही हाईकोर्ट जस्टिस के नेतृत्व में सीआईडी इंक्वायरी करना, ऐसा करेगा तो हम एक्सेप्ट करेंगे। नहीं है तो प्रेशर नहीं है तो हीरे बागीवाड़ी पुलिस भी न्याय दे सकता है, उतना क्षमता है। प्रेशर के वजह से, पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर के वजह से मेरा ऊपर अन्याय किया, मेरा ऊपर अट्रॉसिटी किया प्रेशर के वजह से। कल भी ऐसा प्रेशर करेगा तो सीआईडी में हमको न्याय नहीं मिलेगा।
All right, so C.T. Ravi, top BJP leader in Karnataka, says that he wants a probe by a court-monitored probe into the charges that he has leveled against the police, as well as the threat to life that he had alleged in the complaint.
UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath sprung a major surprise on visiting a Japanese delegation. The UP Chief Minister spoke Japanese for 2 minutes, showcasing a lesser-known side of his. His impromptu address in Japanese earned him applause from the delegates. He switched to Japanese while making his opening remarks at the meeting with the governor of Japan's Yamanashi Prefecture at his official residence.
उत्तर प्रदेश व जापान के साथ हुआ एमओयू साझा लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों के आधार पर मानवता के लिए एक महत्वपूर्ण क्वाड देशों के साथ मिलकर कार्य करने के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के प्रतिबद्धता का ही परिणाम है।
Well, back-to-back developments that have been taking place over the Sandhya theatre incident, and now we see actor Allu Arjun, who was served notice by the police, has arrived here at the Chikkadpalli police station. And also what we are being told is that the questioning for the actor Allu Arjun has already begun, and also the questioning is being done by the ACP and DCP level officers at the Chikkadpalli police station. We'll get you all the latest developments in connection with this particular story. We'll be right back after a short break. Keep watching Republic TV.
With the stroke of my pen on day one, we're going to stop the transgender lunacy. Under the Trump administration, it will be the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female. With the stroke of my pen on day one, we're going to stop the transgender lunacy. And I will sign executive orders to end child sexual mutilation, get transgender out of the military and out of our elementary schools and middle schools and high school. And we will keep men out of women's sports. And that will likewise be done on day one. Should I do day 1, day 2, or day 3? How about day 1, right? Under the Trump administration, it will be the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female.
And he sent me this text message with this Elizabeth Warren tweet, and he's like, I don't know what the hell Two-Spirit is. We just wanted to be left the hell alone. Yeah. And I think that, frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if me and Trump won just the normal gay guy vote.
Oh,
because
sure.
again, they just wanted to be left the hell alone, and now you have all this crazy stuff on top of it that they're like, well, no, we didn't want to give pharmaceutical products to 9-year-olds who are transitioning their genders. We just wanted to be left the hell alone.
Well, a lot of gay guys feel like the whole movement is homophobic, which is ironic because they think that there's people think there's something wrong with being gay, so what you really are is a girl.
Yes.
And they think that a lot of this is being given, these thoughts are being given to gay kids. These kids will just grow up to be gay men, and instead you're getting them to convert their gender.
It's pharmaceutical conversion therapy.
So let's talk about children. Children are in the greatest danger in America today because traditional family values are being destroyed. The idea that mom...
All right, cutting to these visuals coming in from Chandigarh, ruckus that erupted during a meeting of Chandigarh Municipal Council. So these are scenes from Chandigarh Municipal Office where a scuffle broke out. Do not know the reason for this altercation between the corporators, but as you see, these are scenes from the Municipal Council meet. We will try and get more details from Lalit, but as you see, this is ruckus that erupted at Municipal Council meet in Chandigarh. Do not yet know the reason for the scuffle, for the altercation between the corporators. All right, we've cut to these visuals coming in. Prime Minister Modi, who's sharing Niti Aayog meet right now. It's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who's also present in this Niti Aayog meet with top members present in the meeting. So important discussions that are likely to be centered around budget presentation as well. A meet which is being held by Prime Minister Modi and also attended by the Union Finance Minister Sitharaman. All right, so as we speak, high-level meet, which is currently which is currently underway, the Niti Aayog meet being chaired by Prime Minister Modi.
Prayers being offered at ancient Mahadev temple where Hanuman idol and Shivling was found during an anti-encroachment drive. At a distance of approximately 10 to 12 feet, a well was also found from where 3 idols were recovered. Keep watching Republic TV. We'll be right back after a short commercial break.